Let's take a look at the user interface in sewing mode on the BERNINA 990. The main menu can be found in the top right corner. This is a shortcut to many important functions of your machine. These include the home screen, clear and quick help, lock, and settings, plus access to sewing, BISR, embroidery, and the help center. Home gives you another way to access sewing, BISR, embroidery, the help center, and settings. In the help center, you'll find the quick start, instruction manual, and consultant. Quick Start contains links to some very useful information in the manual, including animations, and it's easy to search. When going back to sewing mode and then returning to the help center, the last screen will still be open. To return to a previous screen, select the topic or the arrow in the upper left of the screen. We will return to sewing. The sewing screen is divided into 3 parts: the status bar, the stitch preview, and the file manager. The status bar displays the state of various machine hardware functions. You can modify these by toggling, for example with the needle up-down, or expanding the window for detailed settings like thread tension. Touching the bobbin icon opens a window including a video tutorial. Here you can also turn off the sewing light for easier threading with the slide-on table attached. Simply touch the main menu, the quick help icon, then the bobbin to get a short description. The file manager is your stitch and design storage area. More functions are listed above. Here you can maximize the screen. In the full screen display, there are further file and folder editing options. With the search function, you're able to type in a stitch by number. In History, you can find recently sewn stitches. Select the X to minimize the history stitches. The last selected stitch is shown in the stitch altering area. Use the multifunction knobs to adjust the stitch. Tap on the stitch length value to make adjustments in the pop-up screen. This is the same for the stitch width as well. In the stitch width screen, you can also select the Auto 5.5mm function. This is very useful for your 5.5mm presser feet. Yellow indicates a changed setting. Return to the default of blue by touching the box. Open up the file manager again by selecting a category and folder. Blue indicates that something has been selected. Here you see that the straight stitch plate is attached, and therefore the selected stitch is not possible. Red indicates it is not possible to sew. it is important to have the correct stitch plate attached. Undo and redo is very useful when editing. Edit takes you to all the various options that are possible with the selected stitch. The icons are all labeled and are dimmed if not available for that stitch. With the View function, it is possible to rotate the view by 90 degrees, show and hide the presser foot, display a grid, or zoom. Tap on the value to return to the default and close the view when not using it. You can either save the stitch as a new stitch or change the default setting. With the Save function, you can save a modified stitch pattern as a new stitch or with new default settings. One touch takes it back to the original settings. It is possible to save the design as a new file. Give it a name and save it to the personal folder.
BERNINA, made to create.